guys. Oh my Lord, it's been 2 months. I just looked at the calendar today. Sorry, but I'm back. In my defense, I was gone for 3 weeks. We had a lovely cruise through the Panama Canal. If you ever have the chance, you got to do that. It is amazing. Hello. Oh, hello. Would you like to say hello? Okay, moving on. Just passing through. But while we were gone, I got a bunch of stitching done. So I have a finish, and I only have 2 whips, but I got a bunch done on them. And then, of course, I'd had to go shopping at one of the stops, and I won a contest. And so we'll need to look at all that. So let's start off with my finish. If I can find it. Here it is. I finished this. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put on the glasses because I can't see without them. I finished it like 4 days into our trip. So this is Reflections of Paris. And I love it. It was my first, it's an ink circles, right? Right? Right. Yes, ink circles. It's the first one I've ever done. Oh, it was so much fun. I did it with, it's on Chromatic Alchemy. I think it's 28 count, but I'm not sure. And I did it 3/2 with the Princess, you gotta get down. Fiberlicious filament silks in the color Emerald. And I just love this. It is so cute. I'm going to, since it's so small, I'm going to try to finish this or FFO it myself. And it's square, so I shouldn't have any problem finding, what is your problem? Yeah. Any problem finding a frame for it. I don't know what color yet, but we'll see. So that's my finish. I'm really happy with that. Where are we going to put stuff here? Okay. Then while we were on our trip, I took the Reflections of Paris, and I also took Kingdom of Books to work on. And I love this. It is so fun. So where I had been, I think I was still working on the gate and the background to the gate, which I have to say is a pain. But you keep going on that, because then you get to the fun part. And the books are like awesome. They are so fun to do. Each one is a little finish. And each one, of course, this is only like half of it, but each one of these only took me about 3 days to do. I do have one major boo-boo in it. The lightest color there in the green is the wrong color. I need to take all of that out, but while we were on our trip, I didn't have all of my equipment with me. So I just worked around it and kept going, because otherwise I wouldn't have had anything to do and I would have gone insane. So I'll have to take that out. But I've only got this brown house on this side and one more on that side. And now I can't quite decide whether I want to go back and do the tops of these to completely finish them, or go over onto the other side and do the bottoms of them. But this is so fun. I love this. I did trade out the fabric. The cat needs attention today, obviously. I did trade out the fabric from the Ada that came with the kit. And I think I warned about this before, but if you're going to use the fabric that came with it, you have to measure really carefully because that piece of fabric is just barely big enough for this piece. So make sure that if you're going to use that Ada, and I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, it's just personal preference, you have to make sure and measure really, really good. But the threads that come with it are really nice. I'm not having any trouble at all with the threads. And I don't think they'll all have a problem with running out of them. It seems like there's plenty for them of each color. So I think we'll be okay. But this one I'm having a lot of fun with. So you need this one in your life, I'm sure. And then the other one I'm working on is, and I had to look it up to see how to pronounce it because Letitia's doing this one too, and I think we're pronouncing it differently, and I don't know which is right, but I think it's pronounced Desiderata from what I could see on the computer today, and I am almost done. So let me just, and it's a big old sucker. So I'm going to have to stand up, I think, to show you. I didn't want to take it off the frame yet because I'm still working on it. So here we go. Oops. There we go. And I will just do this. I'll just roll it up so you can keep seeing it. Oops, it's still on the frame, so that bottom part where I'm doing those satin stitches there, that's the bottom, that's the end. This has been a joy to work on, but you can see that I've got a little bit of a beginner's problem where I didn't measure the fabric, I didn't measure over properly, so I don't have a lot of room on this side, but I think it's still enough to get in a frame. Now, the only issue that I have with this is that bottom part where I'm working on satin stitches, or what you would call cloister blocks. I can't use your words, Deborah. Is Hardanger, and there's cuts that need to be made in each of these and each of these. And I'll tell you, okay, I'm going to use a swear word. I am fucking terrified of cutting this thing. So I've been practicing on some other fabric, and I went to my LNS yesterday and I bought some itty bitty scissors. And so I'm just working on the satin stitches now, and then I'm going to practice for a couple of days, unless there is somebody out there that is willing to cut these for me. I will pay you to cut these, because I don't know that I'm going to be able to actually take the scissors to it, but we shall see. I will carry on with it, but it's been really fun to do. And this pattern was from Indigo Rose. It's been out of print for many years, and just so everybody knows, my pattern is already spoken for. I've already pre-sold it to someone. So, but I got it on eBay. You just have to keep watching, keep searching. Isn't there a way that you could put in the name of it, and if one comes up, it will notify you? That's how I found it. So I don't know, I don't remember what that's called on eBay because I've been trying to stay away from it. But yeah, keep trying eBay. It does come up from time to time. So those are the only whips I have. I worked on my 4 seasons for like 2 days, not enough progress to show you. And I worked on a little Lizzie Kate for like a day and a half. So not much there either. So let's go ahead on with some haul. While we were on our trip, we stopped in Victoria, Canada one day. We only had a couple hours, so we didn't have a chance to really, and we've been there before and we've done all the tourist stuff. So we just went downtown and walked by the Empress Hotel, and there's a needlework store down there that I talked the hubs into checking out. And it was early, but they were actually open right after 9 o'clock, and it was called Button and Needlework Boutique, and it's in downtown Victoria. It's mostly yarn, but in the back they've got wonderful buttons and a bunch of charts, and they had some pieces that were done and hung on the wall. So I got a couple of charts that I hadn't seen before, and one that I had, but I had never seen it worked up, and they had it all finished, so I had to finally bite the bullet. So these are the ones I got in Victoria. This is from Carriage House Samplings. It's called Molly. I love the kitty. I might make the kitty, I might switch around her dress and the color of the kitty and make her dress gray and the kitty black, because my kitty is black. I might. We'll see. But I thought that was cute. I'd never seen that before. I guess it's a series of 4. And it's got this cute little picture on the back of this little girl with her kitty. Isn't that hysterical? So I got that one. And these two I had never seen before. They are from a Frank Lloyd Wright collection. And they're cross stitch of some of his art glass window designs. So I got this one. I don't know whether I'll use the same colors or whether I'll maybe change the colors up. And this one was done for a window in a library of a house that he built in Los Angeles in 1924. And then I got this one. This one was for a cover for Liberty magazine in 1927. It depicts a group of colorful packages stacked below a Christmas tree decorated with ornaments. And you can, if you know that, you can kind of see it. I can anyway. So I thought that was pretty. And then the fourth one I got there was And a Forest Grew by Rosewood Manor. This sucker is supposed to have 103 different colors of DMC. Well, I have them all. And then one night last week I couldn't sleep, and I went through all my specialty threads and found a bunch that I could substitute in, just give it a little bit of different textures and stuff. But I don't know that I'm going to do all of the colors. I haven't decided yet. And that's a hell of a lot of pin stitches to do, isn't it? But I think it's beautiful. It is humongous. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but it's a really good size. Now, the only thing that kept me from buying this initially was I am not real keen on the poem in the middle, but I found one that I'm going to substitute. So I think that will, I think it'll turn out really, really pretty. So, and I've got some of that green left from the Reflections of Paris that I want to see if I can put in here somewhere. So I have that. Let me show you. That's the thread for it. That's all the DMC. And these are the specialty ones I found that I can probably switch out some of them. But it's a heck of a lot of threads. So, and I'm going to be doing this one with a couple other people starting, excuse me, probably in January. I think in January. It might be my New Year's Day start. So, along the way, I also bought, now a couple of these patterns, I bought, I think, a couple of months ago, but I have a habit of not printing out or not showing you the ones that, the electronic ones that I bought. So I sat this morning and I printed out a couple of them that I don't think I showed you, but I'm not sure. So, be that as it may. I have Spring Labyrinth. I love the trees. Love those trees. And Mini Heaven's Window, which, being from Arizona now, is, I love that. I have some of those plants in my yard. This one, I doubt I'll ever do it, but I had to have it. It is 14 inches by 20, almost 24 inches of pure confetti. It's called the Protector. That's not a very good picture. And it is literally all confetti. But isn't that cool? And that's from Color Cascade Fabrics Designs, which I got off of their website. And then last night, because Haid was having a sale on their kits. I know. I have never bought one of their kits until now. So I've been looking at this pattern for ever since I found the Haid website. So I bought the kit to go with it. My husband doesn't know yet. But this is what? Farewell to Anger. And I just love the colors. Just love the colors. But it's a good size. It's 25 by 16 and a half. I love that. I needed it. I just needed it. And I bought some fabric, some 32 count antique white and 32 count platinum. I'm going to use one of those for the forest pattern, but I haven't decided which one yet. I have to do a floss toss. I'm thinking the antique white might be too white. We'll see. And while we were in Victoria at that place, they had wonderful buttons. So I bought two buttons that I'm going to make into little needle minders. And one of them is a, where's the camera? Little black kitty. Isn't he cute? Little black kitty. And the other one is I think it's a maple leaf, but it's just beautiful. I'm going to make those into needle minders. Yes, yes, a little black kitty, just like you. And, oh, I want to give a shout out to Pemberley. Hi. You bad influence, girl. Bad, bad, because look what I got in the mail while I was gone. Oh, I didn't need this. I don't need any of this space. Let's be honest. I don't need any of this. But it came in about 2.5 weeks from Russia, and I love it. The only question I have is that the thread that comes with it is a wool. So I don't know whether I'm going to use that or try to switch it out to DMC. Not sure yet. Yeah, Get down. Yes, get down. I bought a pretty calendar to keep track of all my stitching stuff next year, because I just started doing that the beginning of this year. And it's really fun to do. I enjoy looking to see how many, and I don't keep track of hours. I've tried that. I can't do that. It's really interesting to me to keep track and see how many days it actually takes me to do a project. When I was doing the Celtic Noel, I thought that took me forever to do, and it actually only took me about a little bit over a month total. Obviously not all at once, but that many, 30 to 35 days, I think it was. And I was just amazed. So I think that's a really good thing to do. It shows you how much stitching you're actually doing, even if you think that you're not. You're doing more than you think you are, I think, most of the time. So, new calendar. And then the last stuff I have is from Fiberlicious. They had a sale. So I got some more of their filament silks that she's not making anymore. But she's still got some available on her website. They're so pretty. And they're so nice to work with. They're a little fiddly, but use your thread heaven, and that makes it much easier. I got a pack of her cottons, which I've never tried. So I might be able to put some of those in that. Maybe the purples, because there is some purples in one of the trees. I might be able to put some of that in that tree one. And then I got this set of, what are these? Spun silks. And I think those are just beautiful. I purchased one of her little notions bags, and then a project bag to go with it. Look at the little girl, isn't she cute? I love her project bags. They're nice and deep, and they're, what do you call this? Gusseted at the bottom, so they hold a ton of stuff. And then I won a giveaway from Fiberlicious. So all she asked me was what my favorite color was, and I told her my favorite color is red. So this is what she sent me for the giveaway, was a little, another little notions bag, very nice, and a great project bag. One thing I didn't say is they have a nice, good sized pocket inside too, also gusseted at the bottom. 2 skeins, I think that this has got to be a cotton, it's more red than that. It's coming out pink on the camera, but it's red. And a little red needle minder. Isn't that pretty? So thank you, Gwen. I really appreciate it. I will definitely be buying more stuff from her in the future. Oh, and one more thing that two more things that I got is, Princess, keep your paws off my threads, please. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Since we're close to the Mexican border, we get a lot of Mexican artisans coming up here and selling decorative little things. Look at the frog. I got another one. Aren't they cute? They were like $5 each. I couldn't resist. And I also got one non-stitchy related little thing. So if this works out right, I'm going to insert a short little video here where I show you what I got. So we're gonna, oops, sorry, we're gonna try that now. Okay, so you're getting a tour of my garage. New cabinets, love the new cabinets, can store all the stuff. But the big news is, I can do this without falling over. Look at my new license plate that I got. I'm so excited. I'm the needle worker. And hopefully that worked. If it doesn't, I'll do another quick video and put it on there. So, plans for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to finish Desiderata, hopefully, without cutting the wrong threads, because it's really scaring me. And then I'm going to lock my kitty out of my craft room because she's chewing on my threads. Stop it. Come on, be a good girl. And no, you can't have the needle minder either. I'm going to finish Desiderata. I'm going to fix that one big boo-boo in Kingdom of Books. And after that, I really don't know what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to continue on Kingdom of Books or maybe work on Esther's Waves for a little bit, or I don't know. I've been so focused on Desiderata that I haven't really thought anything more in the future. So we'll do that and then we'll decide. And I think that's about it. So kind of a short one today, but yeah, we'll see what we do from now on. It'll be fun. I'm enjoying seeing everybody else's projects. You guys with the Year of Whips, more power to ya. All of my whips are great big ass things, so I'm just working one at a time on mine. I'm not gonna be doing that, but boy, more power to ya. And no Year of Starts, and I don't even know whether I'm going to be doing a whole lot of sales in the coming months either. I'm just kind of feeling like I need to work on what I want to work on and not worry about having to be accountable. So I haven't even been posting that many pictures, so I'll try to get better at that. So thank you everybody for subscribing. I'm still stunned that I have as many subscribers as I do. And I really appreciate it. I don't say that often enough, I'm sure, but I really do. You know, it kind of gives you, I don't know, it makes you feel like doing this work, this art is kind of worth it. Not really worth it, that's not right, but respected, because my husband doesn't really care one way or another. However, when I tell him how many subscribers I have, he is starting to look at my work with new eyes, which is a good thing, I think. I would never do that tag that's coming around right now, interviewing your husband, because he would know absolutely none of it. He would know none. And I don't think that he would want to be on camera. So anyway, keep doing your videos. I love watching them. I'm behind, but I'm catching up slow but sure. And I will talk to you soon. And remember to love what you stitch and stitch what you love. See you soon. Bye.